I'm Addie.
I'm Joe.
And we're the Gastric couple.
Yep. Today we want to do just a quick, hopefully fun video. On Instagram, I've noticed just a lot of people going through surgery, just came out of surgery. They're in their first week or their first month and they're really struggling. So we want to talk about some stuff that's fun. Today we're going to talk about TMI, too much information.
Okay, I have the last question and it is very TMI and juicy.
Hey, it's Joe. So today we put together, don't look.
Okay, I'm not looking.
Questions for each other. And it's going to be around surgery, mostly around right after surgery or right before surgery, around surgery time. Just some things that we remember. Hopefully they'll give you a little comic relief. So I don't know what her questions are. She doesn't know what my questions are, but I'm going to ask her. She's going to ask me. Hang on, this could get weird. Good thing we can edit. Am I going first?
Yeah, you are.
All right. First question. What do we celebrate around here on a regular basis that we didn't before the surgery?
I would say being able to burp.
Yes.
Yeah.
She got it right.
Something we weren't allowed to do before, but it actually helps so much when you get to belch up some air. I know all you guys know what I mean, so don't even act like you don't.
Little kitty.
That's right. We know it's there.
We know you do that. Come on now.
It just relieves that when you're eating. You get that air up and you're able to take one more little bite.
And this is like soft foods, and this is in the liquid stage too, but soft foods is when it's going to start. And you're going to be like, there's going to be times when you take in too much, and you're going to be praying to Jesus, please let this burp come out so I can have some relief.
And then you're like, ah,
you get
it feels so good.
It's cool. I mean, there's been times when I've been like Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
And it works. So anyways.
Okay, your first question is, does dumping syndrome mean that you take a dump?
Really?
Really?
No, dumping syndrome does not mean that you take a dump necessarily. For some people, that is what happens. But not everybody. Addie did a whole video on dumping syndrome, and the way we've looked at it is a little bit different than everybody else because, you know, her being a nurse, she kind of knows what's going on, and the dumping part of it for us isn't even. I mean, they say the dumping syndrome is when food goes through your system too fast and gets into your intestines undigested. That's dumps into your system. The dumping syndrome is actually after that happens. Your body basically dumps insulin. She created that.
And then you have insulin. All the symptoms.
Yeah, the symptoms.
Do I need to help you with this
Yes,
question?
please. You're the nurse. You tell them.
No, you just dump insulin because your body's trying to compensate for the carbs and sweets you may have eaten, and then you have all of the symptoms that go along with it.
And the symptoms will be low blood sugar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which leave you fatigued. Do you wonder why you're fatigued when you're dumping syndrome?
Nausea, sweating, feeling horrible, just miserable.
Okay. Okay, you ready for the next question?
Yes, ready.
Your second question. Who came home from surgery in the most pain?
Oh, that would definitely be me. I have a really low tolerance for pain.
And I have a very high tolerance for pain.
Yes, he went back to, he had the sleeve and I had the bypass, but he went back to school after 2 days of surgery.
I'm a teacher.
Yeah, he's a teacher, and he went back to school. And
2 days.
yeah, you're a hero. You don't have to keep saying it. But no, I was pretty miserable with the nausea and all that stuff, and trying to drink and all that.
All led to complications, which you watch your complications video. Because that one's pretty.
Yeah, my complications were really bad. Next question. What's the most memorable thing that someone has said to you about me regarding the surgery?
Since the surgery, pretty much. That's the easy one for me. I've had not one, but two people. Let's just say people. One was a professional photographer, but two people tell me that they think they want to put Addie on the cover of their magazine.
I did.
It hasn't happened yet, but I'm sure it will soon. She's so hard on herself. It's ridiculous. She's beautiful. You know what? That's a good question. What's the weirdest thing that anybody's ever said to me that you heard about me?
Well, mine's a negative because I can remember it very well, and I took offense to it. Someone asked me if you gained weight back, and that really bothered me.
Yeah.
And that was in the period you were going through the transition of thinking, I gotta get back down.
It's one of those wake-up calls. In case you haven't known, I did a video on my story, and I went from 295 to 210 to 250, and now back to the Wonderland. I'm in the 190s somewhere.
Okay, I have the next question. Joe is carrying a secret around. What should we know about this secret?
What is wrong with you, girl? Why would you ask me that? It's a secret.
Yeah,
It's a secret for a reason. Secret, right? Secret is a secret.
Yeah, but we're gonna let them know it's TMI Day.
TMI Day. Whose idea was TMI Day?
It's TMI. We're
Whose
letting
idea
them
was
know.
TMI Day? This is crazy. Now
I
we're going overboard here. Stepping over a line.
I think it was your idea. Let's go for it.
Seriously?
Secret. Yeah, what's your secret?
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll tell mine if you tell yours.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. My secret probably isn't a secret to all of you because although it is kind of new to me, and that's the wonderful subject of, I'm guessing, constipation. Okay. I don't take anything for that regularly, and I didn't ever have a problem really with it in the beginning. But after I gained my weight back and then started coming back down again, I know how much is going in my body, and it's not very much. And it just, everything gets backed up, I guess. This is the best way to explain it. I've seen some of you are taking stuff for that every day. Maybe I should do that. But yeah, that's my secret. It's kind of sucks. Is that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
TMI.
TMI. That's way TMI.
Yep.
So you're giving me all these questions, and I got to give them right back to you. What's your secret that you have?
What my secret is. My secret is still a secret. It has been my secret from the beginning, and it still is. And
You're on YouTube.
I know, I'm on YouTube now, so I guess it's not a secret anymore, really. But I think it's a pride issue, definitely, for sure. But I've never told anybody, really. I've never really told anybody about my surgery. I didn't want anybody to know, and I'm still like that. And I mean, I told some family members and a couple close friends because they knew what was going on with me with my stomach issues and why I was having it. And
We kind of both did that.
yeah,
Kind of kept it low
we kept
key.
it undercover. Okay, let's see. What was your first meal after your solid meal after surgery?
Oh, I remember that like it was yesterday.
I do too.
Yeah. So I was on the soft foods diet, and I was eating soft foods. Well, Thanksgiving came around. Probably bad timing. I decided I was going to have mashed potatoes, just like a good boy. But then I tried to add a couple things of turkey, maybe a couple other things, just one bite of the things. And then mashed potatoes, that's legit what I'm supposed to be eating. Yeah. That was, I think, the first time that I experienced dumping syndrome.
All those carbs.
Yep. I mean, we must have ate around noon. I was out for the rest of the day. I could not get up.
Went upstairs to the bedroom, got in the bed, and was done.
Yep.
Done.
So much pain. I did not want to.
Moaning and
don't
groaning.
Don't let it scare you. Just be selective on what it is you decide to go with when you start eating real food again. Okay, so is it my turn?
Yep. Your turn.
All right. When you had your surgery, right around the time you had your surgery, like, we do that diet before thing. Miserable. And then liquid diet, soft food diet. During all that time of your surgery, what food did you miss the most?
Me?
Yes.
I didn't miss any food because I was getting sick.
That's right.
So
Yeah, you had a food aversion.
I had food aversions. I couldn't eat anything. I had a hard time drinking.
Yeah, we were kind of in critical mode, whatever would go in.
Whatever I could keep down was
what she was taking.
what I had to do.
I mean, a lot of you are worried about not getting your protein in, and you just had surgery 2 weeks ago. Guys, try your best, but don't worry. Don't beat yourself up if you don't get there. Right?
Okay. What did you miss, Joe, in that month?
Okay. It's preaching to the choir. Coffee and pizza. Pizza.
Okay.
Legit. One of the most things I miss most now. I mean, pizza. We don't do anything very... By the way, I have a secret about that too. I'll probably tell it in another video about how to get your pizza on without getting your pizza on. And coffee, I drink all the time now. So again, that's another story. You won't be giving up coffee. You know about her soda issue.
I need to do it. I'm going to do a video on soda.
She has a problem.
I do not have a problem.
So your doctor probably told you never drink coffee again, never drink soda again. You will eventually. There's reasons why they tell you that. They
I
want you
don't
to mess
drink
up.
a lot. I drink a couple sips of soda every now and then. It's not like I guzzle down a drive-through big, large, extra large Coke or anything.
Couldn't. It's like 10 times bigger than your
Yeah,
stomach.
you can't do that. You'll expand your stomach and it'll be very bad for you and you'll hurt.
And I drink coffee every day with protein powder, just like my protein shake. Obviously, you don't want to overdo it because it's a diuretic, but again, we're not going to get into details for that. This is a TMI episode.
Okay, I have the last question and it is very TMI and juicy.
Well, then constipation.
Okay, more than constipation. Okay, here we go. Joe,
Yes.
what is this I'm hearing about fupa and water bottles?
Seriously?
Seriously,
You went there.
I went there and I want to hear about it.
Well, okay, I'm going to need some props.
Here, I'll give it to you. I'll be here.
Well, you got to be over here and testifying for me.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Got him.
You can't even do it. One. Okay. I can't believe she's bringing this up. This needs to be its own video Because guys, you need to hear this. FUPA. I heard this first from her because she's a nurse and she's talking about FUPA. I'm like, what the heck is that?
Fat upper pelvic area.
Pelvic area. Pelvic.
Yeah.
It's your
You substitute that word
Yeah.
for a PG
Okay, now
version.
you're going over the line.
Okay,
again.
okay, anyway,
chill out.
pelvic. We'll say pelvic.
Pelvic. Or pubic. Pubic works too.
That's true.
So anyway, I mean, when I first got surgery, my water bottle that I drank out of was, you know, I didn't have a big stomach, so I couldn't drink out of a bigger water bottle. Right?
Right?
Well, I mean, after losing 100 pounds, so this is more like the water bottle I'm dealing with now. Gives me much more
Because
refreshment.
the FUPA goes down with the 100-pound weight loss. The FUPA kind of shrinks.
Yes, it doesn't get, nothing gets bigger. Everything stays the same. It's just the FUPA goes away, and it appears as your water bottle gets bigger, but it doesn't. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not this, okay? That's but this, okay? There's a comparison. Can you testify, Addie?
Yeah, I can testify.
Thanks for making me talk about that. But guys, you probably need to hear it, right? Anyways. Do you have any more questions? Do I have any more? I hope that's the last
No,
question. That was too much
the
information right here.
I know. TMI was his idea to do, so I had to throw that in and ask him. I'm sorry.
You're killing me, Small.
Sorry, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. And sorry, baby. But this is Addie. This is
A
Joe.
very embarrassed Joe right now
And we're out.
with a good water bottle.
Yeah.
Just saying.